Hey friends, in this video, we're factoring trinomials where the leading coefficients a is not 1. That's right, the form ax² plus bx plus c. Let's go step by step with a some AC example. Okay, so we have 5 examples here. Number 1, 2n squared minus 5n minus 3. So first ang gagawin natin dito is to multiply a times 3. So, or a times 3. So this is a, b, and c. Okay, so we'll multiply the a and c. So, n squared minus 5n. Yung may iwan dito, 2 times negative 3 is equals to 6. Now, we can factor now the n squared. N times n. Then let's factor the negative 6. So we need two numbers that if we multiplied it's equals to negative 6, and if we subtract it's equals to negative 5. So the factor of negative 6 is 1 times 6. Okay, now since this is negative, so unlike sign. So the two numbers is unlike sign, one positive and one negative. Okay, so we have already 1 and 6, or 2 times 3, 2 times 3. So let's try 1 and 6. So if we subtract is negative 5. Since this is negative 5, so dapat yung negative niya is yung greater number, so negative 6. So 1 times negative 6 is negative 6, and 1 minus 6 is equals to negative 5. So, the positive 1 and negative 6. How to check? N times n is equals to n squared. Then, 1 times negative 6 is negative 6, and 1 minus 6 is negative 5. Okay? Hindi pa yan tapos. Okay, then we will subtract both sides by 2. Okay? So, then we will multiply 2 times n is 2n plus, then bring down 1. Then, since 6 divided by 2 is 3, so n minus 3. So this is the final answer. 2n plus 1 and n minus 3. Number 2. 2n squared plus 7n plus 5. Okay, we will multiply the 2 and 5. It will remain the n squared plus 7n. Then 2 times 5 is equals to 10. Okay, now let us factor. N squared is equals to n times n. Then we need to find the number that to multiply is 10, and so adding by 7. Since it's positive, so like sign, so positive din ito, so 2 positive. So we can use 1 times 10. If we add is 11. So we will use 5 times 2. Because if we use 5 times 2 is equals to 10, positive 10, and 5 plus 2 is equals to 7. So, pwede na siya magkapalit since same naman silang positive. Okay? Then, huwag kakalimutan, divide by 2 both sides. So, 2, since hindi na siya madidivide, okay, since the fractions, 2 times n is equals to 2n plus 5. And n plus 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, the final answer is 2n plus 5 and n plus 1. Number 3, same process. We'll multiply the 3 times 4. So we have 2n minus 13n. 3 times 4 is equals to positive 12. Okay, then factor the n squared by n times n. Then let's find a number. Multiply by 12 is equals to positive. So means same two numbers is like sign. Since this is negative, so 2 negative. Okay, so since 13, you can use 3 times 1, 12 times 1. So 12 times 1 is positive 12. But since this negative, 2 negative. Okay, negative 12 times negative 12 is positive 12. And negative 12 minus negative 1 is negative 13. Okay, pwede na sila magkapalit, 12 and 1. Okay, then divide by 3. Okay, so 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay, so 3 times n minus 1. Okay, so this is the final answer. Number 4. Same process, so we'll multiply the 4 and 10. So we have n squared plus 13n plus 4 times 10 is equals to 40. Okay, then factor the n squared, n times n. Then let's find two numbers, multiply by 40 and add by 13. So we can use 2 times 20. If we use 2 times 20, it's 40. But if we add 22, okay, how about 4 times 10? If we 4 times 10 is 40, and 4 plus 10 is 14. Okay, how about 5 times 8? Okay, 5 times 8 is equals to 40, and 5 plus 8 is 13. Okay, since both positive, pwede na sila magkapalit, 5 and 8. Then divide both sides by 4. Okay, so 4 times n, then bring down 5. Okay, so 8 divided by 4 is 2, so n plus 2. Final answer. Last number, so multiply by 12 and 10. So we have n squared plus 23 plus 12 times 10 is 120. Okay, then factor natin ulit yung n squared by n times n. Then 120, let's find a number. So I think it's 8 times 15. 8 times 15 is 120, and 8 plus 15 is 23. Since positive, like sign, and positive here is 8 and 15. Divide both sides by 12. Okay, so lowest term natin, 8 and 12. 8 plus 2 over 3. Lowest term din natin, n plus 5 over 4. Then 3 times n, 3n plus 2. And 4 times n plus 5. Okay, so the final answer is 3n plus 2 times 4n plus 5. So like this video if it helped, and subscribe for more math made simple. You see you next time.